Good evening to all of my fellow gamers, memers, streamers, and dreamers. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy, Nkda, back at it again with a wonderful Amazon live show planned for you all today. I'm so happy to be back for another awesome week. I hope you all have had a wonderful start to your week. I know that I have had a pretty good one myself. I was super excited today. Had a interview and it went really well. I'm really looking forward to hearing back from them. I really hope that I got the results that I'm wanting for, which is a new job. Oh, also thank you, Justin. I let me tell you something. These braids, I am very tender-headed. These braids really kind of hurt. Probably gonna end up taking them down tomorrow, honestly. But I do enjoy them. But I always miss my big poof on top of my head. But whether you are tuning in from Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or Amazon, a wonderful dragon blogger welcome to you guys. Happy to be here. Before I get started, we've got quite a few giveaways going on. I think we have 4 currently, and so bear with me while I go through these announcements for the day. I just posted the link in the chat. So if you are looking for a chance to win an OBSBot Meet AI tracking webcam, that is going to be .com/winmeet, WINMEET. Oh, and also definitely will be here, Mr. Justin, when you're done bathing your dogs. And so we'll be here when you come back, good sir. But enjoy bathing the wonderful dragon doggers. For a chance to enter to win a $100 gift card, though, you'll enter .com/wingc, WINGC. That ends on the 29th of this month. The first giveaway ends on the 22nd, so you guys got 5 days for that one. Then there's a chance to win the WeMax Go portable projector. That is .com/winwemax, WINWEMAX. That one ends November the 5th. And then the last giveaway that we have going on is for the Holy Stone 720G, which is a 2-axis gimbal 4K webcam drone. Absolutely amazing. And that's going to be .com/win4k drone. Also, what's up, Wiley? It's not gone. Well, I guess it technically is gone. It's tamed, it's in these braids. So I'll probably be going back to the fro after this week's shows. But I wanted to get my hair done for the interview that I had, and so I got my hair braided. I enjoy the braids, but let me tell you something. I'm tender-headed. Shout out to my cousin for doing my hair, though. She did an absolutely amazing job. She always does great work. So I will be leaving it in for the meantime, and then once Tuesday night ends, I'll probably be taking it down after my show. But it's nice to have a little something different with the hair. The hairdo, changing it up a little bit for you guys. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the heart of the show. Yeah, it is quite the change, Wiley. It is quite the change. But the first product for the evening are some products that I've gotten recently, and they're really awesome. I really like how they accent my yard. They're by Krapow, and they're amazing solar lights. Let's see, are those considered braids or what I've? No, these are not cornrows. These aren't cornrows. These are braids. Cornrows are a little bit different. But no, these are just straight up braids. They're not like permanent braids for the most part. They're just temporary. But what's up, Mr. Sir Dialogue? I'm super excited. I don't know if you saw, but about 4 or 5 products into the show, I have I have your box. All I did was cut it open before the show. I have not opened it at all. I'm sticking to my word. I just make sure that the box was cut open so that I could easily access everything. Also, PC Phil, thank you for joining in the Twitch chat. Happy to have you here. But as I was saying, these solar lights are really cool. I'm really glad I got to, showcase these. These are the blue ones. I also have the ones that are the warm white and the icy white too. They're all great. And so just gonna go ahead and pull that up. But yeah, I have the box ready. I am so excited. Thank you so much again for sending those to me. You're really kind, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm super excited about it. I need to do a live taste test. I'm so happy.
So after letting my new solar lights charge,
And these things, I know, like, they look a little more purplish on the video, but they really are a nice deep dark blue. and so they are really easy to use. All you have to do is flip a switch on the back, which I'll show you. Let them sit out during the day, and at night they activate. I absolutely, they're right in my backyard. I've got the white ones in the front and the blue ones in the back. Oh man, I absolutely love this brand. They set me up with a whole bunch of cool lights, which you'll see a different type of light that they have. They basically have like two sets of light. These are the ones that you just simply you just take out of the box, turn them on, set them where you want them, and then you're good to go. And then the other sets got to be staked into the ground, and they have a solar panel that's connected to them. So really easy setup for both. The other sets a little bit takes a little bit longer to set up. These you kind of just drop them where you want them, and then you're good to go.
All day in the sun. They are ready, and it is nighttime, and they look absolutely amazing. The blue looks perfect. I love how I was able to evenly space them all out and give it a really nice effect too. What's really cool is if we go down here real quick and look at them,
Also, how could I forget,
you'll
guys?
notice that
Hydrate or
on the
dihydrate?
back side they have a
Get
switch
your
here,
water bottles.
and you can turn them on and off just depending. I typically keep them off during the day so that there's no burn, but you can leave them on and they'll go until they run out, and then they'll turn on automatically once they have enough charge. And
So yeah, really straightforward. They just simply you just put them where you want to. I turned mine. Originally I turned mine off during the day when I first got them. Now I just leave them on all the time because the way they work is that when they register enough ambient light, they'll turn off, and then once it gets too dark, they'll turn on. Even if they're in shade, if there's enough ambient light around, they still won't turn on, which I really appreciate when it comes to solar lights, because you don't want to burn them during the day when you don't need them. And they just sit, they charge, absolutely amazing. Can they be put on the baseboard of a walkway? Yes, they can. So they actually come with screw kits too that are big enough to fit stakes through the hole, or you can actually just screw them into a baseboard where you want to put them. They have two holes on each of the horizontal sides, so you could put them into a baseboard of a walkway if you wanted to. But they also, if you didn't want to put them into the baseboard, you could also use them with stakes. I don't have any kind of stakes or anything, any kind of screws with these at all. I just simply flop them on the ground where I wanted to. But you can do whatever whatever works best for you. If you want, they do come with screw kits for each of them. So you have, I think it comes with 8 total, so you should have 16 screws in there, and so you can basically set them where you want to. And in all honesty, with how they're not like heavy, they have a good amount of weight to them, which is why I was comfortable with just putting them on the ground and letting them sit there, and they're fine. The only time they even get slightly moved is when my dogs are running around and they just happen to bump into one, and I just kind of slide it back over. So it's not like hard at all. Now the second set that I'm about to show you, which is the warm white solar lights, these are staked into the ground, and so they're definitely not going anywhere when you put them down. And I really like how they have everything's already wired together. You don't have to do any wiring. All you have to do is undo like a little bread tie, and you can extend it as far out as you wanted to, and you can either use the bread tie to retie them up for some good wire management, or you can just leave them how they are. I just left mine how they are because they can all fit behind my lights, and it doesn't impede anything. It doesn't, I'm not worried about tripping over them or anything because they're kind of stretched out as far as they will go. Now that being said, the farthest that one can go is not too far away. I think it will go probably about 11 feet or so away from the solar panel, which is like one end, and then everything is kind of fed through wires from those. But you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I the fourth one you'll see I have them lined up 1 through 4, and the fourth one at the end is the farthest that I could get it to go. So that, if that affects your decision, you make sure you see how far I have
hey
them
guys,
placed out.
Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here.
So you can see the blue ones I
Yes, I'm
have,
outside.
and you see how you can kind of see that they haven't turned on yet. But the fourth one is the farthest that I could
Check on
extend
my
it.
solar lights. I've hooked my panel out there, which is right here, and I basically let it sit in the sun all day, and I have my lights all lined up.
So
Now,
they go pretty far. They do go pretty far, but that's as far as I can go. And you can see kind of how I have the wires kind of splayed out right
to
there.
turn it on, all you have to do is go to the back of the panel, and there's a button on here, this button right here, and all you have to do is hold it for a couple of seconds, and then once you do, the lights will turn on, and it looks amazing. I'm happy with the results. I have them spread out, and it is just an amazing set of lights to have. They're super bright. They have
So the way that I
a
did it,
bunch of
just because it only goes to about halfway on that side of the fence, I got a second set, and I put, so these are the warm white. I got the icy whites, which are kind of more bluish, more like actual true white, more bluish. And I put them on the other side and then let them meet in the middle where they kind of overlap a little bit. So it's like one blue, or like one cool white, one warm white, one cool white, one warm white, and did it like that. And so it actually looks really nice. I love how easy they were to install. Absolutely, the setup was
LED
just
on them, they're
so easy.
very bright when you step up.
And they are incredibly bright. These things have 20 LEDs. Most standard ones outside either have somewhere between 6 and 12, and these have 20, so they are super bright. These are basically floodlights for your gate.
Close to them, and so I just have them lining my gate outside. But it's really cool.
And see, I love the fact that I can have all of these lights and stuff just ready to go. Really nice. Makes my backyard very lit, because my backyard is very dark. There's only like two lights outside, one on one corner of the house and one on the other corner. So having these lights out by my fence help light up the entire yard. And then I have the other Kripow solar lights that I showed you first on the ground lining the walkway. So there is like nothing that is not visible in my backyard anymore, which is great. Like I have a fenced off backyard, so no one can just walk in, but it's nice to be able to go out there when I walk my dogs at night and not have to worry about, is that my dog over there? I can't see. Is that a raccoon? You know, because we do have raccoons out here. Like there's a lot of raccoons out here, and so it's nice to be able to see, what's what. I can see my whole yard. I don't have to worry about where my dogs are and stuff. So Kripow did an absolutely fantastic job on all of their solar lights. I highly recommend them. They're super easy to set up. That was the warm white ones. Like I said, they also have some cool light ones. Also, the ones in the front, I put those out, and those are the RGB ones, which are going to be really great. We're just using them as some light Halloween decoration right now, but those are going to be super great come, around Christmas time when we do put lights outside, because, they go really well with other Christmas lights. And so I'm just completely satisfied with the quality of all of Kripow's products. Honestly, they did a absolute fantastic job. Now, moving on to the next product, we have, one of my favorites. This is definitely in Nkda's top 10. This is going to be the Eufy video doorbell, which is absolutely fantastic for stepping up your security game. What's cool about this little two-piece set is that it comes with the home base also, and which I think is just a really good buy, especially if you already have Eufy products or you plan on getting more Eufy products. It really does help synchronize all of your security products together. And that is just amazing, because you can absolutely develop your home security grid whichever way you want to. And what's best about it too is that a lot of these devices you charge once, and they're good for anywhere between 3 and 6 months, just depending on what product you have from Eufy. And not only that, you avoid having to pay those monthly costs, such as if you had a service provider like Brinks or ADT. You avoid having to pay those monthly costs, and you can do all the maintenance by yourself, because Eufy is really good about showing oh, if this happens, do this, in their instruction booklet. And so this is just an absolutely fantastic buy if you're looking to develop your own home security grid.
So this is my
So I'm going to skip the beginning part, because all that really comes with it is the video camera itself, which you see on the right, then the home base, which you see on the left, and under it, it has two different mounts that you can use for the security or the video doorbell. One is a flat panel that connects to the camera, which allows it to look straight ahead. And then one is kind of angled in towards your doorway. And so that's, good for if you have like a one-way walk-in for your doorway. It sees things at an angle. But that's basically it. Outside of that, it also comes with a nice little charging cable for the actual home base, and an Ethernet cable, because you will have to plug in your home base via Ethernet to your router. So that's just something that you should keep in mind also. But outside of that, setup is pretty easy and not hard at all.
It's loud, and it definitely lets you know. And then also and see, so that's what it sounds like when someone
just a little
kind of
bit
hear
before.
it and see.
And so this thing is actually really loud. Like I was shocked that it was that loud. Also, what's up, Miss Danny? Welcome in. I see you in the Twitch chat. Happy to have you here.
So that's what it sounds like when someone hits the doorbell outside. So it's loud, and it definitely lets you know. And then also, because of the app, you get a notification to let you know that the button was pressed and that someone's at your door waiting. Now this is what the actual doorbell cam looks like outside, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now what's cool is I'm going to go ahead and pull up the app here so you guys can kind of see, and it shows you
oh, the sound of the doorbell woke up Shiva. Oh, she was sleeping already? She must be tired.
this is when my girlfriend was out here, but if I click it
Hey, look, speaking of which, my girlfriend makes an appearance not only in the Amazon chat, but in the video. Ooh.
update, and
It's girlfriendception.
will capture the audio. Yeah. So it hears me and it sees me out here recording this video. Um, but what's cool is that because I'm in front of it, it does
Yes, it is a true fantastic sneak peek double feature.
this cool dual camera feature where it kind of monitors what's going on down here because there's a camera at the bottom here. So it'll let you know like if a package is delivered, and I think that's so cool.
And that's one thing that I love the most about it, being a content creator for Amazon and getting a bunch of brands sending you stuff. It's nice to know that when you have products come, whether even if it wasn't just products from like Amazon and stuff, if you expecting a package and you want to know if it's coming, rather than constantly updating the app, which I know we've all done at least once, when it's delivered because it will give you a specific notification at the bottom that it has been delivered. Now, what's cool also about the video doorbell is that it also has a proximity setting, so you can have it detect stuff that's on street level, stuff that's on yard level, or stuff that's right in front of the camera, just depending on how much information you want it to go. Because anytime, depending on what proximity you have, it will give you a notification, especially if someone's moving, someone activates the doorbell, someone leaves you a package, and you can set up the home base to do different sounds based on those notifications. And you can also have the home base connect to different Eufy security apps. Like behind me, I have a Eufy security smart lock on my door, and so I can have my home base make a sound when someone unlocks the door, when someone opens the door, when someone unlocks it using a different type of code. I can make it have all sorts of different sounds. You just get so much utility from the app. Eufy is definitely a brand that their products are greater than the sum of their parts. It's not additive. When you get multiple Eufy products, it's multiplicative, and it's just great and indicative of what an awesome brand that Anchor and Eufy are. You cannot go wrong with Eufy products, especially when it comes to home security and beating, the fact that you don't have to pay to use their products. You don't have to pay like a monthly fee or anything as you would with a security monitoring service such as ADT or Brinks. So it's definitely worth checking out. Now, Eufy does more than just security. They also have amazing pet products too. And so, this next product is a prime example of that. We use this to basically look up on our new kitty at the time, and still the new kitty on the block. His name is Jonesy, and so when we first got him, he was so tiny and small, and so you'll see him in this video. And now he's just a giant jackwagon who just eats our food and whines all the time for more food. But I absolutely love my precious kitty Bam Bam, and so we're gonna pull up this video and show you the cool features of this pet cam. Now, I almost hurt myself. It's funny. I tell this story every time I do this product. I almost hurt myself using this product the first time because it has a launcher for the treats and stuff. And I basically tested it out and almost shot my eye out with a doggy treat. But what's really cool is because of the unique sound that it makes upon dispensing the treat, your animals become classically conditioned. They hear that sound, they know a treat's going to come out, and that's something that's really cool about the Eufy Pet Cam treat dispenser.
So this is
Let's skip
that
just a little bit
crap out
into
of
it.
me, honestly. But I'm going to turn it towards the mirror so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you on here, you just pull this down and the treats will dispense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And how far you pull it down is how fast it shoots it out. So you're gonna see it launch it. And I just think that's so
Do not put your eyes in front of this thing. You will poke an eye out, literally.
cool. So make sure that like you're doing it kind of low to where it still registers. You got to make sure you see the little thing on the side, the little orange bar, and then it kind of still shoots it out. But at least it's not as hard where there's like a lot of recoil and the treats bounce off. So make sure that when you're using this, you put it in an area that's kind of open so the dog can see. I really like it when you use it.
What's up, Jody? Shout out to my cousin who is responsible for doing my wonderful hair. I gave you some props earlier. I absolutely love my braids. Thank you so much, Cuzzo.
As you heard it, it makes like a little buzzing sound, and that's really cool. It also captures sound itself. I had to lower the volume. As you can see, it's as low as it can go.
I have visions of Home Alone means Home Improvement. I actually love Home Alone is like one of my favorite movies of all time, and I used to love watching Home Improvement too, man. Home Alone though, Home Alone 2 is probably my favorite, but it's so funny because I have a friend named Kevin, and every time I see him and we hang out, I just go
because recording this and talking here with the microphone, it causes a lot of feedback, so I had to turn it down. But there is sound, and you can also do stuff at the bottom. You can take screenshots, you can record the video, you can say a command. It has some built-in commands, and you can hold the speak function so you can actually talk through it. I don't think that will cause feedback.
It did cause feedback, so I'm gonna skip through that because it got pretty loud. But what's also cool is the fact that it has a really nice swivel feature. It's little Jonesy. Hold
And the
on.
calibration so that it can, you have a lot of customizability with how you use the camera and how you track your pets. Right now I have it in the restroom because we just picked up a stray.
Look at little baby Jonesy. He's so
This
big
is
now.
Jonesy, named after Alien, if you guys are a fan. So we're going to be using this camera to
He was such a tiny boy. You should bring him in here. Or let him into the room so that I can show him so we can see how much he's grown. He literally when he was this side, he could literally fit into my like one hand. Like he was just
monitor
tiny.
him so that we can make sure he's okay while we're checking up on him and stuff. And so this is something that I'm super happy to have. Once we move, we're going to be using it with the dog so I can use the features of dispensing treats, conditioning him to recognize.
But yeah, it's really cool. This camera has a lot of cool features. Not only do you get to have that swivel function where it'll turn and monitor basically almost 360 degrees. I believe the exact is like 330. There's like a little overlap where it doesn't go, but it's really nice. It's got that two-way audio, so not only can you speak through it, but you can hear what's going on or in the surrounding area too. And it's got a really nice kind of like fisheye lens on it. Uh-oh, I think she's bringing me in Jonesy. Hold on, let me go grab it. So yeah, as you can see, he has grown up. He's quite the big kitty. I remember when he could fit in my hand alone, and now he's just my little kitty Bam Bam. Hi, kitty. I absolutely love him. He's spoiled. He one thing that he does is that he likes to sit on my shoulder, kind of like a parrot. And I absolutely love that because I walk around the house with my cat on my shoulder like I'm some kind of like feline pirate. And it's really cool. He was my basically like my first cat. And so I didn't think I could love a cat as much as I love Jonesy, but here we are. So I'm really glad that I had the Yuffie pet camp because when we first got him, I mean, like he was in really bad shape. He couldn't see out of his eyes because they were kind of sealed together from boogers. He was a stray essentially, but we've gotten him, well taken care of. He's been to the vet a couple times. He's a very happy kitty too, and so shout out Yuffie for basically providing me a cam where I could check on my cat even without having to be in the actual room with him, in case I had to leave and go do work and stuff. And that was the case, essentially. I had to work during the day, so I was able to just peep in and see. And for the most part, he really just stayed inside of his little habitat. But I would go check on him, I could check, the cam and see the sounds that he was making. So Yuffie Cam, just absolutely fantastic for monitoring your pets and dispensing treats. So definitely worth checking out. Hi Jonesy. Hi Katie. He's so cute. Next up on our next up on our carousel is a product that is one you guys hear me use this term often. I consider this a sort of insurance product. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And this is something that I definitely recommend to anyone who owns a car. It's worth keeping not only for the use of being able to inflate your tires, but also the functionality that it has as a flashlight, having a strobe function, actual light, and an SOS feature. And not only that, but you're able to use it as a power bank also in case you need to charge your devices, in a pinch. And so that's why I absolutely love this Fantic product. It's absolutely amazing, and it fills up your tires super fast, whether you're using it on the tires of a bike, tires of a motorcycle, a basketball, tires on your car. It does make a lot of noise. Like I will say, it makes a lot of noise, but that's to be expected. But just an absolutely fantastic product overall, and like I said, I highly recommend this to anyone who owns a car or anyone who needs something like that. My cousin will attest to it. I actually ended up gifting this one to her because she needed a new one. Like she had an older one that basically plugged into the car charging port, and it's really hard for those because you got to kind of sit there and hold it. It's bound by the cord, and this one is cordless. All you have to do is, plug it into the actual tire and use it, and it just streamlines basically the air inflating
So this is
process.
my Fantic X and stuff for it. I believe that's every. Oh, there's one more thing in here. So yeah, so this is the main cord for filling anything with air. And then these are the different heads for the different devices and also a charger. And then of course it has like a nice little carrying pack for it too. It feels really nice in the hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all set up and demonstrate it on my car tire and show you guys basically how it works. So I'm outside here. I have a Chevy Traverse, and so I've checked the online to make sure what PSI is perfect for my tires, and 35 is the answer. And so basically, I'm just going to plug these up, make sure my tire is topped off, and go from there. Now, what's cool is that you can set it to whatever PSI you want to, whether it's going to be higher or lower than what you already have it at. And what's also cool is that it has different modes. So this one is for SUVs, this one is for motorcycles, this one is for bicycles, and then this one is for basketballs. So it already has some preset modes. But if you don't know, it never hurts to check.
And what's really cool too is that if you see at the top where it has those triple zeros, that basically is going to be the indicator of what the current tire you have it plugged into's PSI is. So you'll see when I plug it into the tire, it's going to update. I believe in this video it was like 29 or something. And then what's another cool feature is that once you turn it on, when it gets to the target PSI that you're looking for, it turns off automatically.
To see what helpful I have to do is remove the cap. And so as you can see, it updates. So right now,
so yeah, so now here you can see it's at 29. So that means it's missing 6 PSI. And then once I turn it on and start it, it will basically fill up and then turn off on
PSI
its
in here
own.
is 35. So we're going to,
So this is about how loud it is. Let me skip back a little bit so you can kind of hear.
it's at 34. I'm trying to get.
So like if you're trying to have a casual conversation with someone next to you, it's going to be a little bit hard because it is loud, but this thing is an absolute powerhouse. Like it takes absolutely no time for me to fill up this tire. I think maybe the 6 PSI differential took maybe 4 minutes or so, something like that. And like I said, this is just an amazing product to have regardless of basically anything. It's basically just if you have a car, you need one of these. Like I said, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And yeah, they were pretty low, and so that was one of the reasons why I was glad to have this amazing product. And so it really does make the difference. It makes it easier. Peace of mind. You don't have to pay for air because sometimes those air machines can be finicky, annoying. They take quarters, you put them in. Sometimes you don't get to finish your all 4 of your tires in time. So just having something like this, paying all of it up front, to have a really awesome power bank. Hi, Jonesy. Hi, Kitty. Having a really awesome power bank, light, and air tire inflator all in one is just absolutely fantastic. Now, next product that we have to show you is something cool. This isn't the exact product that I'm going to be having, but it's basically it's the same candy bar essentially. I'm really excited. Mr. Sir Diala, are you here? Are you in the chat? Because I want to make sure that you are here when I do this product. He was really kind enough to send me the actual product talking about. Oh, did I leave it outside? I might have left it outside. I need to go grab the box. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just going to go run and grab it real quick. It'll take maybe like 30 seconds. I already have it open, so I'm going to bring it back in. But bear with me for just a little bit. Oh, you'll get it? Oh, thank you so much. I thought I had brought it in here before. My apologies. But I'm super excited about this because we were talking about candy bars the other day, and I really like, there are some chocolate stuff that I like, but I really do enjoy coffee and stuff. And so I was really excited to hear about these coffee crisps, and so I'm really excited to try these. I'm just waiting on my girlfriend to bring in the actual product. It's in a box on the table right now. I pre-opened it just to take the tape off so I didn't have to worry about fumbling through the tape. Let me go grab it real quick. Thank you. Okay, go. Oh, you can leave him in here. You can leave him in here. It's okay. Obi's gonna be with us now. But I have it. I'm so excited. So let me go ahead and take it out. No, it's okay. It's absolutely okay. I'm glad everything is safe. I'm gonna rip the bubble wrap though. I'm super excited about this. I absolutely love coffee flavored stuff. Like tiramisu. Oh my god, or tiramisu, however you say it. Ooh, there's three in here. Ooh, look at it. Look at these. I got two coffee crisp. Oh, there's another one in here. What is this? This is Arrow. Oh, I didn't even know. Yo, what an awesome surprise. I didn't even know about this one. I'm kind of excited about this one. I'm going to have to, I can't eat them all because if I do, my girlfriend is going to kill me, but she's probably going to want to try it too. But I'm going to try the coffee crisp one first and then we'll do the Arrow one. I'm so excited about this. Thank you so much, Sir Dialogue. I really do appreciate you. So let's see. Ooh, imported from Canada. No wonder I've never seen these. Oh my god. And it has French on the label. That's so cool. Yo, okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm so excited about this. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to order some of these. These are so good. Yo, Canadians have it made. This is delicious. Oh my god. I don't even care. Nope, you have to try it. These are so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna be munching on this for the rest of the stream. This is amazing. It's so good. Okay, let me try the other one. So this one's called Arrow. Let's see. It says feel the bubbles melt. Purely chocolate. Oh my god, that coffee one is so good though. Okay. Let's see this one. I love me some good chocolate bars. Yeah, that crunch. It's so crunchy. Like I should do an ASMR video on the crunch that you experience from that coffee crisp. Take a sip of water first. Okay, you got it. You got it. I'll clear the palate. I'll give it a little good little swish around too to make sure that I clean my palate off. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. I'm excited. I've never done like a candy testing on stream or like a candy tasting. This is so cool. Ooh, I like the way this. Oh, it's like sectioned off. I like this. Oh, what's up, Katie? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some chocolate tasting. It snapped off so easy. I thought it was gonna be hard at home. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. How have I never heard about these before? It's so fluffy and yes. So this isn't the one that's currently on the carousel. I didn't know this is a surprise. Like this one was a surprise. Like I knew this one was coming. These are absolutely fantastic. They're nice and crispy, and it tastes really good. This one is like super soft, like literally melt in your mouth. It's got like air bubbles in it. Hold on, let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Hold on. Oh, you see, it's got the like air pockets inside. It's absolutely so soft. It's just like melting your mouth. Oh my god. Like I don't even have to chew it. I'm literally just using my tongue to like press it into my teeth and into the roof of my mouth, and it's just falling apart. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna eat two more. I'm gonna save the rest of my girlfriend so she can try it. But this one, I'll be munching on this all stream. This is good. Thank you so much, Sir Dialogue. I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Those were absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for sending those. I owe you one, ma'am. I really do. This is amazing. Like it's funny, cause I don't really do a lot of chocolate. Like I'm not like I don't hate chocolate, but I'm not like a chocolate fan. And this is like the best chocolate that I've had. That this coffee crisp one, fantastic. Also, what's up, Margaret? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. I bet that would be good melted in espresso. You know, you might be right because it's so soft. Like you just melt in your mouth, just melt in your mouth. But yeah, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. That was awesome. This is the first time I've gotten to do like a taste testing on stream. I'm super excited. I swear, I'm gonna be just munching on chocolate the whole stream. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Really, really great. These are fantastic. I'm gonna have to order me some of these because they are really good. I didn't know they were Canadian. Like it's really cool that they're imported. Okay, last piece of Aero chocolate. Oh, I have to say the rest to my girlfriend because if she doesn't get any, she's gonna be upset. That's really good. But yeah, just shout out one more time to you, Mr. Sir Dialogue. I really do appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, moving on with the products that live in our carousel, we got two. Sorry, I shouldn't talk with food in my mouth, but it's just so good. I'm gonna finish chewing this real quick. And speaking of which, don't forget, guys, hydrate or dehydrate. Oh man, that was so good. That was so good. That made my day, man. Thank you. But yeah, DRC has some really cool, really nice RC products. This D23, which is the next up on our carousel, is probably one of my favorite products from them because this is a really nice budget friendly alternative to like a lot of the more expensive drones. Like we're doing giveaway for a Holy Stone drone right now, which is like a very high end drone from Holy Stone. But this is a really nice like alternative for that for people who want to get into drones because not only this is made out of a really light plastic, it was safe enough for me to actually fly around in my home without, I wasn't scared that it was gonna bump into something and absolutely cause a disaster. And it's just really nice, got really cool lights, and also features a lot of stuff that a lot of different drones have, such as having a camera on it, being able to take pictures and stuff. And so this is like the best budget friendly option for people who want to get into drones or if you want to give someone a drone. I've got hiccups now. I ate that chocolate way too fast. But it's a really awesome product and it's currently for a steal right now. Honestly, for the amount of fun and durability you guys drone, $32 for it is absolutely amazing. It's 42% off right now, so definitely worth checking out. But we'll jump straight into that video and I'm gonna take another bite of chocolate. So here's my Dirk drone. I'm actually
This was
going to
also
test this
this was
inside.
also back when I was calling it Dirk instead of DRC. And I apologize to you, DRC, for saying your name wrong, but I've since corrected my
Just
errors.
because of how light and soft it is, it weighs almost nothing. It's really easy to use. The charger that comes with it charges the battery, and then you have the controller for it, which has like a phone mount too. There's an app on the phone that you can use with the actual drone itself, but this one needs AAA battery.
Y'all, this coffee crisp is so good. I'll be talking about this for the rest of stream.
So you have to get your own 3 AAA batteries. It comes with a screwdriver so you can take the back off and put them on. But basically, you turn it on by holding the power button on the actual drone, and then you turn this one on down here, and then you want to sync it up, just following the instructions, and then calibrate it. And then once you do that, basically you're good to go.
What I love most about this video is that Obi was reacting to it because it kind of makes like a sort of like high pitched whine when you turn it on. And he was like, Dad, what this?
I'm gonna do a little lift off here real quick and just press the button to lift it up to go. I can lower the altitude, raise the altitude, and move it around. As you can see, my dog is kind of interested in, in what it's doing right now. But it flies around. You can also hit a button to change the lighting features of it too, which I think is really cool. And it's just really fun. Like I said, you can take it higher, you can bring it lower if you want to, and it's really easy to pilot. It's not.
Let's see. I was worried. I got some at one place and gave one to my girlfriend and to my friend. And they both said they were stale, so I went to another. Well, thank you so much for going through the effort. These are definitely not stale, and they're really good. Man, I cannot thank you enough. This is fantastic. This was a nice little surprise for the start to my week. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, man. I really do appreciate you.
Hard at all, and it's it's really fun.
It's so
if you have an
good.
app with it, there's also buttons on the controller that you can press to take pictures and videos too. And then when you're done with it, you simply hit the button and it lands. As you can see, this is a lot of fun. I'm excited to take this out into the field and use it outside and around. But basically, this thing is really awesome. Dirk did an amazing job on the design, the colors and everything, and just how it looks. It's absolutely amazing and fun for people of all ages. So if you're looking for a really nice drone to use, this is definitely one that you're going to want to check out.
So yeah, just an absolutely fantastic drone. One that, like I said, it's really great
for if you're trying to get into drones, because it's super easy to use. You don't have to worry about crashing it into anything. And even if you did, because of the lightweight plastic material that's made out of, you don't have to worry about anything messing up really too bad. Just, I wouldn't use it indoors. I was just doing it indoors to kind of show like, oh, this thing is so safe and easy to use. An inexperienced pilot like myself can fly this drone inside. But you can definitely use it inside with caution. But it will excel outside also. Very fantastic drone. Well made. I love the lights on it and I love the features. Super easy. The only thing you have to remember is that it does take batteries for the actual controller. It doesn't come with the batteries. It does come with a rechargeable battery for the actual drone itself. But when it comes to the actual controller, and this is true with most DRC products, at least all the ones that I have encountered, you just have to get batteries for the device. And that's also true for the H120, which is coming up next. Also, what's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, man. How you doing? And thank you so much. I love the braids. They will be, I won't have them next week, I promise you that much. These are coming out of my hair on Tuesday. But speaking of the H120, that's the next product that we have. A very awesome boat. To date, probably still the fastest boat that I've ever gotten to do from any brand. DRC did an amazing job on this one. Comes with all sorts of stuff that you need, such as like a screwdriver, a wrench, boat oil that you need to like grease the motors and stuff. And so you basically get everything very high quality in a nice packaging. And again, with this one, you will need batteries for the actual controller for itself too. So just keep that in mind. I believe this one took doubles. So here is my H1, wherever you stand. And what I think is cool is that it does come with 2 batteries too. Each one will last about 30-ish minutes or so. And so, you know, you can drive it around the water, take it out, replace the battery, and go for about an hour between both batteries, which is absolutely fantastic. Instructions are really clear and easy to follow. As you can see, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It does go really fast. I really like it. This is about a 20-yard length pool. And you know, it has no problems reaching on the ends of the pool. You know, I don't have to move with it. So the range of the remote control itself is pretty fast. But whether you want to use this on open water in a pool, it definitely is fun. It's very addicting to use. One thing about it that I love is if it flips over for some reason because you're going too fast or you make too sharp a turn, it's set up to where it automatically flips itself back over. And I think that is probably one of the best features from the H120. It has like it's like a feed from the motor. It's like a little tube and it sticks out the side and you barely notice it. And what it does is basically if you capsize for any reason, the motor feeds air through that little tube, which basically pushes it back over to flip it, which I think is absolutely fantastic because it makes it capsize proof, which a lot of RC boats don't have that feature. And that's one thing that sets this one apart from others. And like I said, not only that, but it's just really fast as far as a RC boat is concerned. And that's one thing that I love about DRC is that they make really high quality products, very sturdy and durable. Not only that, but super fast, and you get a lot of battery life out of them. So it's definitely worth checking out. Now, as Mr. PC Phil himself would say, let's go, V. We have some really cool Govee lights to show you that Nate do an amazing job at showing off. These are the RGBIC wall lights. I absolutely love Govee lights. You know, if it's lights and it's got the Govee name on it, you know, it's absolutely fantastic. You aren't going to get a more vibrant, customizable set of lights. And so I'm going to let Nate show these off because they're absolutely fantastic and the app makes them even more desirable.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel, you can clean that surface just these on. The light is going to be diffused evenly throughout these, so you're not going to see any harsh LED shining through this. It's just going to look really nice and really clean. And so each one of these top lights that you guys see here is going to have a light underneath. Now these can operate individually without having them plugged in to the top portion by plugging in one of those connectors at the bottom. But you guys can see that right here, this connector is ultimately going to allow you to daisy chain these one on top of the other to just add more length and more lights to your room.
So while you guys enjoy some nice tunes, you can see how fantastic these lighting sets are and how how many different ways you can customize them, and it's just fantastic at how seamless the color gradient is, you know. And so, like I said, when it comes to Govee products, you really just cannot beat them for not only the price, but the compatibility that they have with the app to customize them however you want them to, however receptive you want them to be to like music, or, you know, whatever color profile you want to have it to match your room. You're going to get everything you want and more when it comes to Govee products. You know, it's just absolutely fantastic. Now Nate also covers another product. We got a little quick three-peat from Nate here. The next product that he has that he's going to show us is going to be the Eufy Solo Cam. This is going to be their L20 model, which again is fantastic. Eufy does an amazing job at allowing you to create your own home security grid without having to pay the prices that you normally would with security monitoring service such as ADT or Brinks. Also, what's up, John? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, man. How you doing? How was your weekend? Are you a new member? You got jokes, I see.
Dragon Blogger Nate.
If Nate ever starts a video, I told Nate, I was like, if you ever start a video like this again, you're canceled. I'm going to cancel you. Like, just cheesy. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me see if I can start this video. Just absolutely cheesy. Keeps moving. Hold on. I'm trying to. There we go.
Dragon Blogger Nate.
Dragon Blogger Nate.
Once again,
he's dragging on that intro.
Taking a look at another Eufy product. Eufy's incredible. They're made by Anker. Anker's incredible. Today we're going to be taking a look at this motion activated ultra bright spotlight camera. This is a 1080p wire free camera that's going to feature a ton of awesome stuff. So let's just go ahead and dive in, take a look at everything that comes with it and test it out. So right here is going to be
Dragon Blogger Nate's going to show us this amazing product. Poor Nate. No, don't feel sorry for him, Katie. He deserves it. He deserves it. He picks on all of us.
We're outside and we got the Solo Cam hooked up and ready to go. So I already got it paired through the app, which I'll show you guys the app and its features here in just a second. But if you guys are going to be installing this on drywall or inside, I recommend using a pre-drill bit and then using the drywall anchors. But since this was directly in the wood, I did not have to worry about that. You guys can see I have it set up. You can swivel this around to any direction you really want with the free floating ball head that is attached to the mounting mechanism right there. So let's just go ahead and jump into the app and check out some of its features. All right, my friends, so we're loaded into the Eufy Security.
See, his app looks like mine. Like, you can see all the different Eufy products, and this is really one of the major selling points, in my opinion, for all Eufy products. Is, like I said, you basically, the Eufy products, the more you get, it's not additive, it's multiplicative. You know, the more products you have, they are greater than the sum of their parts, and so you have all of your different Eufy devices and equipment just improves your security net that you have.
Security app. You guys can see that right here. It's a very simple interface. I have all of the rest of my Eufy security cameras installed, and you're able to access them through all of these different little panels right here. If we go ahead and tap on the front door, which is what I set this to, and hit play, you guys are going to notice that right now I am getting a live view. What's going on, everybody? So we're going to go ahead and turn that all the way down.
And that's another cool thing too, is that it has that two-way audio. So not only can you hear the ambient sounds, you can also project your voice through the app too, which is something that they include on basically most of their security products, which I think is a fantastic feature to have.
You have your live view. If we turn this over to the side, you can get the widescreen 16:9 feature. It shows your internet connection. It shows the date. You can hold and speak to this if you want to speak through the camera, because it does have a speaker built into it. If you want to turn on the flashlight, you're able to do that. And as you guys can see right there, it is on now. It might not seem that bright right now, but at night that is definitely going to kind of dissuade any potential intruders from coming into your home.
And so it's just, let's see, can it load to a cloud on its own? I believe Eufy has, so typically the way it works with their solo cams is that they have a spot for an SD card that you can manually use. I think if anything, if you have to pay for anything, you have to pay like a yearly fee to use their cloud service to actually upload it if you didn't want to use an SD card for it. So that's something that they do offer. They offer that cloud service, but for the most part, if you want to actually use it, you have the option to pay for an SD card and install that into the camera itself, pay for their yearly service to have that unlimited cloud data, or just simply use it to monitor. You can take, now the one thing that you can do is that you can record from your phone too, and it will save it to your phone as opposed to using the SD or the camera space too. I know that for a fact. So if that's an option that you wanted to pursue, you can also do that too. Let's see, how old is Eufy security? I feel like it wasn't a thing when we moved to our house 2 years ago. Well, you know what? A quick Google search will help us figure that out. Let's see. So it looks like they have been around since 2016. At least Eufy Security as a whole. I'm looking at their profile. They were founded on September 15th, 2016. So it's been basically 6 years, 6 and a quarter years or so. So they've been around for a little bit. I don't know how long that this specific product has been out, but they were founded, September 2016. So it's been basically 6 years. So, they've been around at least a decent bit, enough for me to know and trust them as a brand. That's the very least. But as you can see, this is absolutely amazing camera to have. Now, the next product that we have is also by Anker. It's going to be the Nebula Solar Projector. And so Anker does an amazing job at their projectors. We gave away a Nebula not too long ago. Not this model, but a different, the Nebula Apollo. And they make some absolutely amazing projectors. And this one is not shy of anything but spectacular.
Is this on?
Nate thinks he's so funny. He thinks he's hilarious.
Oh, okay. It's recording.
Is the recording? Yeah, Nate.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Just talking to my friends that are they're actually here, I promise. There's friends right behind there. They're just
There's friends. Yeah, he needs to go see a psychiatrist.
being quiet. We're going to take a look at this Anker Nebula Solo Projector. I've tested a ton of Anker projectors in the past, so we're just going to jump in and take a look at this Anker Nebula Solar. So you guys can see that right here, this is a very simple design. There's not a lot to it. Up on the top, you're going to have your Nebula branding as well as some controls in case you lose your remote. On the bottom, it's going to have the anti-movement pads right down here, the nice rubber. You can see,
and you can, oh yeah, I was just about to point that out. I'll let him talk.
See that you also have your 1/4" thread, so this can be installed on a tripod if you want to set it up that way. If we take a look at the back, you're going to notice you have your power button, a USB port, you're going to have your power port, and an HDMI port as well, which is really nice. So not only are you going to be able to get all of your apps that are installed on this,
Ooh, this video is a little choppy. I don't know why this happens every once in a while. It just gets really
because
choppy.
this runs off of Android OS. You're going to also be able to use your PlayStation 5, Xbox One, really whatever it is that has HDMI output, and use it with this. Now you are also obviously going to get a remote with it. On the remote, it's very simple. You are going to have your power button, autofocus button, your Google Assistant, so you can talk with this and load up your favorite apps, search news, search
Where does the Blu-ray go? Let's see. I won the Anker Nebula Apollo projector. We're going to have a Paw Patrol movie birthday. That is so adorable, Eric. And again, congratulations for winning that. When I saw your name when we did the drawing, oh, you won that on my stream too. So I got the hookup. It was through the force that I set that up basically. But let me know how that goes. That's super exciting. I actually do dabble in a little bit of Paw Patrol. I watch it occasionally. I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan, but yeah, I'll watch it every now and then when it pops up on like YouTube or something. I don't know. It's just it interests me.
Search ports, whatever it is. You're going to have your selector wheels. You're going to have some other options such as your home button. And
so one of the things that I love the most about all of these Anker Nebula series is that they all feature an Android operating system that's just straight up built into the actual projector itself. So you don't need to feed in an input to these projectors. You can just simply turn it on, connect it to a wireless network, and then just stream from the actual device itself. Now we're going to skip in to after he sets it up, and you can see how amazing this thing looks.
YouTube and test out the image quality. As you guys can see right here, this looks phenomenal. All the colors are true to life and very vibrant. You can adjust these colors.
Now, one thing that I always try to lead as a disclaimer whenever we do audio and video products is that you are getting a secondhand view of these products. And so it's very important to listen to what the Dragon Blogger is saying. And so Nate has already mentioned that it's true to life colors. And I know from the video, it looks a little, a little dull. That's how I would describe it from the video. But I promise you, in person, it's absolutely not like that. And when Eric gets his nebula, he will let you know. Also, is that like when the video does not do these products justice, and so that's why I always try to add that disclaimer, so you know, like, what you see on these videos is nowhere near how amazing these look. Let's see, I can speak along with the new Paw Patrol. Meanwhile, since my son has seen it so often, how old are your kids, by the way? Are they what, like probably like 6 to 8, somewhere around that
colors
range?
inside of the settings if you choose to do it that way, if you're plugged in over HDMI. But just initially,
Are they Star Wars fans like you are? They better be. Otherwise, you're going to need to go take them back to the kids store, buy some new kids that are Star Wars fans. I'm joking. I'm joking.
impressions, everything just looks incredible. All of the
Oh, they're three. Oh, they're littles. Oh, you got little bitties. That's so cute. He's turning 4 in November. Okay, okay.
darks are true to tone, the colors pop, and it's just very bright
The real question is, when is he getting his first lightsaber?
and very nice. And so
I didn't get my first lightsaber till I was 12. I didn't get my first real lightsaber till I had those ones, you know, like where you like blink it out and it kind of telescopes out. I got that one when I was like 7 or 8, but I got my first actual like lightsaber when I was 12. It's actually one of the ones on my wall too. They're old.
So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test out the audio quality from the projector itself, because it does have built-in speakers.
So even the audio quality of this thing is actually absolutely fantastic for having those built-in speakers. So definitely a well-rounded projector that you can pick up and use for certain, you know, different things. Whether you want to, like, as Eric is going to be doing, he's going to be using it at a birthday party to host the Paw Patrol movie. You can use it if you're hosting like a football watching, you know, Thursday night football or something. You can use it just if you just want to watch something on the big screen projected on your ceiling. You have so many different options, and like I said, Anchor does an amazing job at making absolutely fantastic projectors, absolutely fantastic security systems. You cannot go wrong with anything that has the Anchor or Eufy name. Let's see, well, they already had kitty ones, and they get to play with mine every now and then. Good, you're a good father, Mr. Eric. I salute you. The force is always with you, Mr. Eric. So moving on to the next product. Actually, I've never done a product by Peripher. I always forget how to say his name. I think it's per Porphyrios. I think it's Porphyrios. I think that's right. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. But he's going to do these really awesome Tozo T12s, which are a really nice set of wireless earbuds. And so I'm going to let Por do his thing, and we're going to pull up this video. Good. Of course they're strong in the Force. They're your children's. Let's see. If they do not become Star Wars fans, you will have to turn them in for Yo, can you RMA children? Oh.
Okay, these are the Tozo T12 wireless earbuds with Bluetooth. I got these a little time ago. I have used them excessively because they are really, really nice quality. Charges them in the holder. It has
I absolutely love Por's voice.
a USB-C on the back, which is awesome. Anything but micro. Everything charges up in here.
Anything but micro, he says. He sounds exactly like Justin.
You can leave.
Let's see, fun fact. My kids are adopted Justice Luke Skywalker was?
Charging through the USB-C.
I guess it is, John. I think it might be shipped to UK. Also, Eric, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. My kids are I see what you're saying now.
You can put them in here in your pocket. They'll charge up in there.
I got it. It's just I had to figure it out. Thank you for pointing that out, Sir Dialot. But that's absolutely fantastic. Like, I want to have kids of my own, but I also want to adopt. Like, that's something that I want to do. Personally, I would love to have like 3 to 5 kids, in all honesty. I've been having baby fever like no other for like a while now. I'm so ready to be a dad. I want to be a Star Wars dad. I want to be better than Darth Vader, which is that means the bar is literally on the ground cuz he was a terrible father. But I want to be better than him.
They last 46 hours, I would say, on a full battery. That's the earphones themselves. You can use them single or separate. When you connect them to a Samsung, they come up as a smart thing, which means you can use the Alexa or what was the Samsung one, the whatever it's called. But these are fantastic earbuds. They sit in the ears lovely. They come with
So, in addition to his absolutely wonderful accent, Poor really does enjoy these headphones. Or these earphones rather. They're really nice and really easy to use. They have a great price too. Currently, they're regularly about $60. Currently, you can get them for about 37, and there's also an additional 15% discount, a clickable coupon on them. And not only that, but you can get them in different colors. They come in black, blue, red, matte black, champagne, which is a really nice color, dark black, and rose gold. So you can definitely get different colors based on what your interests are and what you like. So definitely worth checking out. Now the next product that I have is going to come in really handy with the weather that's coming up soon. You know, they said at least for America that there's going to be a huge cold front, cold wave coming in soon. So I'm really excited to get this kind of thing. Let's see. I've always said I wanted 13 kids, 11 boys and 2 girls, so I could have a football team and 2 cheerleaders. I never did have kids. But that's a very like ambitious idea. 13 kids. I know you'd spoil your kids though. Shoot, you already spoiled me, and all I do is stream on Amazon. I still can't. I want to eat this so bad right now, but I can't because if I don't save it till after stream and let my girlfriend try it, she will never forgive me. But let's see. I am a Senator Bail Organa kind of dad. Okay, he was a great father, honestly. Both in the books and in the series, I love Bail Organa. I absolutely love him. But what kind of dog do you have, by the way? I didn't even know you had a dog. I didn't know you had pets. But this next product is absolutely fantastic. This is one of the because I've had quite a few portable heaters in my life, and this is one of the most realistic electric fireplace heaters that I've ever gotten to use. And the thing was, I turned it on immediate. It was immediate. Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you something really cool. This is the Sunday Living electric fireplace. It's a 21-inch electric fireplace that has a really cool simulated like log texture that I absolutely love about it. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice is that you have to plug it into the wall, AC, and it's going to have this little switch on the side here. And when you turn it on, it initially makes like a beep sound, so you know that it's enabled. And then of course there's settings here where you He's a cockapoo, which is a cocker spaniel and poodle mix. Oh, that sounds precious. Is she tiny? Is she like small? You can control the flame, the convection. I imagine being a poodle mix. And set a timer on it, and it'll have like a little light indicator here, so I can show you 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, or 8 hour. And you can just set that to go. Now, what's also really cool about it is that it comes with a remote that basically does the same things as you can see: timer, heater, and flame. And what I love about it is that when you turn it on, immediately you start feeling the heat come out from this vent, and it has a really nice looking aesthetic here too. And what I love more than just the light that you see on the actual logs is that the light, like it casts a flame on the wall behind. So what I'm going to do is, because it looks so nice, and I'm just now like running it, so I can it smells a little bit stronger, but it's slowly getting. Yeah, no, that was the first time I used it. Like, it definitely had like a smell, like you could tell it never been ran before, and it kind of smelled sort of burny. It didn't set off my fire alarms though. I know sometimes when you do it and it has that smell, it might set off your fire alarms. Like the first time, like when we were staying in an apartment, the first time we used the heater, after not using it for all of summer, essentially, it smelled bad and it set off the fire alarms. This one didn't, and I was really happy down there. And it is generating a lot of heat. I'm going to raise the heat setting with the heater right now. That's what the beeping is. And then I'm also going to put it on a timer for 2 hours. And I can just bring the camera over here so you can see that that is all reflected right here on the interface that as I'm using the remote control with it. So this thing is absolutely fantastic. It looks wonderful, and I absolutely love that flame effect on the wall. And this thing is definitely affecting the temperature. See, and this is what I was saying. I absolutely love the effect that it casts on the wall. So if you're looking for a really awesome electric fireplace to use, this thing is absolutely fantastic. You don't have to worry about any kind of fire hazards. It has a bunch of like safety features, the auto shut off, and of course it has like the timer and stuff on it. So this is perfect for literally anywhere where you want to have like a nice little comfortable heat source blowing on you as the temperature starts dropping with the change of the seasons. Not an ankle biter, midway between the calf and behind the knee biter. She specializes in jumping up to people to get pets when they walk in and dropping the guys to the floor. She hits them all. Oh, but she sounds precious though. That's awesome. What's her name? Share with the class, Mr. Sir Dialot. But next up on our list, we have a really awesome case that I covered quite a while back. This was back when I was staying at my other apartment. And this is a really awesome case Q case that comes with a nice little stand that you can use to watch videos on your phone, whether you're on your break sitting at your desk or just want to chill and watch some YouTube. Misty, I love that name. I had a friend in middle school who had a dog who was a poodle, just not a poodle mix, just a straight poodle, and her name was Misty also. And I used to tease my friend all the time, and even to this day she still remembers this because we still talk occasionally on Facebook. But I used to call her dog Mustard because she was talking once and she accidentally said musty instead of misty, and I was like, I'm calling your dog Mustard from now on. And anytime she would mention Misty, I'd be like, oh, how's Mustard doing? And it would fluster her. Her name was Ashley Leslie. It would probably still, if I message her on Facebook right now and be like, I miss Misty or I miss Mustard because she passed away probably about almost a decade ago now. And she would be like, you still calling my dog Mustard? So here I have my base iPhone 13. I'm gonna skip just a little bit so you can show up the case. But I like this little design right here. It just has a little rectangle. It just adds a little flair to the bottom of the case, which is really nice to see. And then of course, like I said, the mute button is easily accessible. The volume buttons have, depressed really nicely. I can go ahead, let me unlock my phone so I can show you that the volume is changing. Let me enter my passcode. But yeah, as you can see, the volume button works fine. The lock button works also good. I can still hold it and you can see the Siri activation there. And then go ahead and deactivate it and lock my phone again. So yeah, it looks really nice. Let's see how this case stand works. I think you just put it like this and let the phone lean back. Yeah, so you can sit there and you can, watch YouTube or something. You probably do it to the side also. Yep. So it's a nice little phone stand. And that's one thing that I love about this Case Q case is like, not only do you get the amazing case itself that's really easy to slip on, a nice little soft case to have that's, transparent, but it also comes with that nice little stand that you can use to mount your phone vertically or horizontally to just have in front of you and watch YouTube videos. Maybe it's your main activity, maybe it's just a side activity while you're doing something else. You have the ability to do that, and it's just fantastic. Now, on the other end of different sorts of phone products, Justin covers this really awesome case by Hummix, and this really awesome phone peripheral by Hummix. It's a nice car dash mount, and so we're gonna jump straight into that. Let's see. Looks like you spend so much on your. I honestly, it was free. It didn't take that long. My cousin is really good at hair, and anytime. So it's funny. I don't let a lot of people in my head. I don't let a lot of people touch my hair. I'm very picky about who I let in my hair. My cousin is the only person who I'll let do my hair besides, my adopted sister, my play sister. I'll let her in my head too, because she braids for a living. But those are the only two people who I'll actually let do my hair. And then I have gone to the same barber for the past 24 years to cut my hair. Like literally before I got my hair braided, I went and had him basically fade my sides and then kind of trim up my hair. And he is the only person. Now I pay him, but I've paid between like when I was younger, he charged 15. I think now I pay $25 like twice a year for him to. He's the only person I'll let cut my hair, and my cousin and my play sister are the only people who I will let do my hair. I do not let everyone into my hair. And I just found out because my barber turns 80 in January. He's retiring next year too. So for the first time in almost 25 years, I'm going to have to find someone else to cut my hair, and it absolutely scares me. But yeah, John, my cousin doesn't charge me. She gets annoying a little bit, and she asks me to do stuff to help her out, but nope, she does not charge me at all. She does it absolutely free.
Here unboxing the Hummix car mount holder for your phone.
Also, by the way, one important thing about this Hummix phone mount too is that it is currently on a lightning deal. It's 60% claimed on the actual coupon. So if you're interested in having a really awesome car mount with different points of articulation, it's definitely worth checking out right now because it's only about $23. So make sure you keep that in mind. It's on lightning deal. You've got 2 hours and 17 minutes before it's off deal.
This is basically to make your phone get closer or further away from where you're sitting. I don't typically work with Carbon, so I have to do dashboard, but I'll show you an example of how it should work and how it looks. You would just do this, attach like that, screw it in, and now your holder is in dash vent mode.
So now that you've seen it, let's see it in action.
Phone in horizontal mode, you can see it is nice and affixed to the dashboard really well. It's really sturdy. I can make it tilt up and down by loosening up this clamp. I can open up this clamp and make it slide in and out. If I want my phone to come closer to the passenger, I could do that by pulling on this here. Hold on. In, out like that. And so I can make it come further out. And then I could slide it back in. I could turn my phone to be vertical, although I don't have a lot of room before I hit my window because I have such a tall phone. But you can see how it goes. And
so basically, if you're looking for a really awesome like phone mount to use in your car, Hummix has definitely got you covered. They do absolutely amazing on their phone peripherals, regardless of whether you need a case, a mount, or a stand. Hummix has got you covered. And so the next product that we have on our little list has been my favorite kettle. This is the Bideem K2423. It's an absolutely fantastic model, and what I love most about it is that it has optimized temperature ranges that you just hit a button based on what type of tea you're trying to brew. It also has a phone or a water boil setting too, so you can just boil water. But I absolutely love the fact that it has optimized temperatures based on the different type of tea that you're using, which is something very unique and something that I have never seen before on a kettle.
This is my Bideem kettle, and I'm absolutely switch it over to open just so I can, and then I'm good to go. Tea. So this is jasmine, which is a green tea, and so that's what I'm going to set it on. So let me just zoom back out here real quick and just go ahead and place this in here. And as you can see, it also has like a little filter here too for when you're pouring, so that if for some reason there is something else in there, it doesn't come out.
Let's see, sent you 2 pictures of her shaved for summer and
But we just
unshaved.
got
Okay, let me
water
check those
and
out.
some good tea. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this on, press it down, and make sure that the top is.
She precious. Okay, something went down the wrong pipe. She's precious. I love her so much. She's so cute. How old is she? Also, what's up, gamer grandma? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. How you doing?
It's secured, and it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit the green tea button, and then it's going to get started. And so I will basically bring it back once it's done and show you guys the finished result. So the tea just finished brewing, and it made a beep sound, and now you can see that this button is flashing. But as you can see here, the tea is done. It looks amazing.
So yeah, it takes like absolutely no time to use this. I think that tea brewing took about 3.5 minutes or so. Just absolutely fantastic and super easy to use. I should really get one of these teapots with as much tea as I drink. Yes, and that's the one thing, because like I'm big on coffee and tea. This thing is absolutely fantastic for making tea. And what I do is whenever I make tea, I use the leftovers to make like milk tea. Like once it cools off, I'll add some milk and a little bit of sugar and some honey sometimes, shake it up in like a mason jar, and it comes out absolutely fantastic. This thing is perfect for making all sorts of teas. And she's 14 at least. Oh my god. We had so one of like my sweetheart, my angel, I love her and I miss her. Her name was Vision, and she was a miniature pinscher cocker spaniel mix. And we had her, she lived from 98 to 15, and that was my precious little bean baby. I loved her. She reminds me, like the second picture you sent me reminds me a lot of Vision, because she kind of looked like that when her hair was longer. When I find some pictures, I will send them to you. They're on Facebook somewhere. I'm gonna have to look for them. But she was that age too, and you know, she lived a long life. I miss her, honestly. Every day I think about her. And I have my keys in here with me? I still keep her charms that she wore on her collar on my keys, so they make it like an extra jingle sound. I always carry her with me whenever I go out, because I can just shake my keys and I can just hear the sound. And no, Blake, not a haircut. Actually, it's just braided. I still got my fro. It's just compressed now. But welcome to the stream, Blake. How you doing? Yeah, I love dogs. Deserve to live forever. Honestly, they're precious and too good for us. Now, this next product that we have is a really awesome. We love using this for meal preps too. It's really nice. You can use these with salads and stuff. And so, if you're looking for something along those lines to help you kind of organize your food and make sure that your salads stay crisp throughout the day, especially if you're taking your lunch to work, this is really perfect for that. While I play this video, though, I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick because I've been hydrating or dehydrating like crazy. And speaking of which, I can't. I gotta remind you guys, hydrate, hydrate. In fact, I'm gonna take another sip myself. But while this video plays, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back, and we will continue with the show. So if you regularly meal prep and salads are a part of that meal prep, then you're definitely going to want to check this out. This is the Bent Go little salad container, and I absolutely love it. First off, what's really cool is that it comes with a little fork, and you can use this little top compartment to put like a napkin or something, and there's a lot of space, and you can put some stuff in there besides the fork. But what's really great about it is that once you get this to snap back in place, if it'll function with me, you got to push it in the corners. That's what I forget. Once you take this off, the best parts about the show. So this is the stuff that I have to go with my salad. I have some chicken here, and I have some chips and stuff here to go inside of it for like a sort of Southwest style salad. And then I can put my dressing here in the middle. And then under this, I have my little chopped salad to go with everything. And what's really cool is this keeps everything fresh. I was worried about my chips, worried about, them. And I know it sounds really nerdy, but like my favorite part about this thing was like I put the salad in here and I put it in the fridge and waited till the next day to eat the salad. And I was like, if you could have seen the smile on my face when I opened up that salad kit, and after spending a night in the refrigerator, those chips were still crispy. Oh, I was so happy. Like that this honestly, BitGo did an amazing job on those lunch kits. They're just fantastic. I highly highly recommend them to anyone who does meal prep or likes to take salads for lunch, or even just wants, even if you don't do salads, if you just want a really awesome sectioned off like little lunch thing, this is absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend it. I absolutely love it. Now, this next product, I'm never shy to talk about the amazingness of this brand. Aledio and Bextract do an amazing job on all sorts of products that really do focus on and hone in on home improvement. And that's one thing that I love about these next two products. One is a really nice fruit basket that is great to have, especially if you love fruit. Now, when I got this one, I didn't have any fruit to show off because I was kind of in between grocery trips, but I did have a couple of pears that I was able to showcase it with. And then after that, we're going to be showing you a product that I'm very thankful for, which is the over the sink dish rack, because we didn't have a place to dry our dishes essentially. And so both of these did a really great job at enhancing my home living experience. And so that's one thing that's going to be really important for you to keep in mind with them. If these two products do not pique your interest, it is 100% worth to go to their storefront page and check out the different products that they have, because I guarantee you that, like, we have a coffee mug tree. We have an under the cabinet slider that's absolutely amazing. We've got this over the counter fruit stand. They even have melamine pots, like hanging plant pots too. They basically have anything that you can think of. Let's see, my GF wants one of those over the sink dish racks. I highly recommend the Aledio one that I'm going to show you. We literally use it every day. Also, Roger VB, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. We are so happy to have you be a part of our family, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, if you can hear the sounds of my voice, please, please, please press that follow button and come join our happy Dragon Blogger family. For all of you new faces here, just going to post some links in the chat so you guys can see the current giveaways that we have going on. So ending in 5 days, we have a really awesome giveaway for an OBSBot Me AI tracking webcam that ends on October 22nd, and you enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/winmeet, WINMEET. There's also a chance to win a $100 gift card or $100 on PayPal. That one ends the 29th of this month. That's .com/WinGC, WINGC. There's also a giveaway for the WeMax Go portable projector. That one ends November the 5th. That's .com/WinWeMax, WINWEMAX. And then the last giveaway is for the Holy Stone 720G drone, which features a 2-axis gimbal 4K cam. And that one ends November the 12th. And you enter for a chance to win that at .com/win 4K drone, WIN 4K DRONE. Also, thank you so much, Natalie. I appreciate you. I've been enjoying, the braids, but let me tell you something. These will not be in my head for much longer. I can promise you that much. But next up on our product list, we have this really cool Aledio tier basket, which I was telling you guys about. So let's jump right into it. If you like fruit, and you have fruit, this is definitely something I recommend for you. Like I said, all of Aledio's products are amazing for home improvement, essentially.
So this is my Aledio 4-tier fruit stand, and I absolutely love the design of this thing. The way that the rings kind of walk up in like a sort of staircase way, and then they have the biggest one on the top is just absolutely phenomenal. And I love that I can put,
oh my god, this is gonna take me a while.
different fruits in different places. Now, currently I only have pears, so I'm not showing it off as best as I can. But this thing was super easy to set up, and Aledio always does an amazing job at making their products super easy to assemble, and the instructions are always super easy. And they look out for their consumer in the small ways too. Like, I'm kind of clumsy and I can tend to lose like screws and stuff, and they always include like an extra screw or something to make sure that you can always recover if you fumble and mess up.
That was wild. I had to go through and moderate all those messages. I'm sorry about that, guys.
What I also really like about this is at the base, it has these nice little plastic kind of guards so that you can protect whatever surface you put it on, and they always look out.
I know, right, Natalie?
Needs, and that's something that I've always loved about.
Sheesh! Those people come through and they just on a mission for destruction. But yeah, as you can see, I really do enjoy these. Like, they have awesome products like this, different tiers. They have a 2-tier, a 3-tier, and a 4-tier, and they're absolutely fantastic. Now, the real star from them that I'm going to show tonight is this over the sink rack. And like I said, you'll hear me say in the video, we didn't have space to have like a sort of like a traditional drying rack, and so this over the sink rack was absolutely perfect, super sturdy, easy to build, and I absolutely love it. And like, we use it every day. Also, Amazon customer, I can't tell what your name is, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, and thank you for being a part of the Dragon Blogger family. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you. And guys, if you can hear the sound of my voice, please don't forget to press that follow button. We're always happy to have new people join our happy Dragon Blogger family, and we will always welcome you in with open arms. But yeah, Sir Dialot, definitely, if your girlfriend is looking for an over the sink rack, I definitely recommend this one. I love Aledio because their instructions are super easy to follow. It's super easy to build. They always give you like an extra screw or an extra part too, because they understand that consumers can be clumsy, especially like me. Like, I'm really clumsy. It's out of my mind clumsy. And so it's really nice that they include those little small amenities for the consumer, for the people, because they understand that their customers are regular regular, average, everyday people who make mistakes. And so it's just it's the small little things that the brands do that make you really appreciate them.
So I've finally finished building my Oledio 2-tier.
And what's cool too about this thing is that literally everything has a place. And I'm very like, I love to have things organized and in a nice, neatly order. And because of the way this thing is designed, I'm able to do that. Let's see, that is good. I am useless at putting things together. My friends yank tools out of my hands. Oh no. Say it ain't so.
Over the sink dish rack, and I'm absolutely so pleased with how it looks. And it's just, I'm so ready to use this because we don't have a place for our dishes. So this is really awesome. We have been just simply putting our dishes to dry on this little mat over here. So now that we have a place to store them so they can dry, I'm super excited. I have a couple of dishes in the sink that need to be done, so I'm going to do these and then basically line them all up and show you what it looks like and how I feel about this dish rack. So now that I've finished washing dishes, I have everything set out. There's just so much space for literally everything. You can put stuff in different sections and make sure that it has enough space to essentially just air dry. And I love the fact that everything just, drips into the sink where it belongs. So if you're looking for an absolutely fantastic and amazing over the dish, or over the sink rather, dish rack, this is definitely one to check out. Oledio did an absolutely amazing job designing this and making sure that there's a place for everything in a section so you can make sure that basically you have your dishes where they need to be in order to dry as best as possible.
And so that's one of the reasons why I love Oledio so much. Like I said, they make a fantastic product regardless of what it is that you're getting. Like I said, I have all sorts of different products, mug trees, fruit stands. I even use them for, they have towel racks that I use. They have an amazing shower caddy that I use. They have an under the cabinet, pull out. Also, what's up, Mike de Guzman? Welcome to your stream. Does it expand widthwise? No, that is exactly how long it's going to be. You can't change the size of it at all. It's just going to be that length for the entire time. Haha, feet. Well, yeah, feet are pretty funny. I personally don't like feet all that much. They're kind of yucky. I really dislike feet more than any other part of the body, if I'm being completely honest with you. Um, but this next product that we have to show you is a really fantastic cleaver. It's part of the Master Maison sets that they have. And I think I have like 7 or 8 Master Maison knives. And not only are they super sharp, made out of really fine Damascus steel, but they also come in really cool cases. They always come with a whetstone, a sheath, and sheath, not sheath, sorry, a sheath. And they also have really cool, basically like a little panel where it shows you all of the cool features of the knife, what the knife is primarily used for, and stuff like that.
So this is my Master Maison Supreme Series Damascus steel cleaver knife, and I'm excited to get to use
No problem. I'm always happy to answer any questions you may have, Mr. Sir Dialogue.
it. I just did a video on the carving knife that I used on a
So yeah, basically all you need to know from this part is that everything, it always comes with a really nice whetstone that they show instructions on how to use. You just got to soak it in water for about 30 minutes and make sure it's cold water. They come with a really nice embroidered towel that you can use to wipe off the knife. They always come with a sheath for the actual knife itself. And what's really cool is like these things are super sharp, super easy to use, but they will do the job. Just be careful because cut I was cutting a watermelon with one of them and I sliced off like a good quarter of my thumb fingernail and I didn't even realize it until I was like, what is all this red stuff? It was just a bunch of blood. It chopped my finger so fast and so sharply that I didn't even feel it until I looked down and I saw that my hand was bleeding.
and chop up some chicken. We're going to, like I said, we're going to separate the drumsticks and the thighs from.
Yeah, it's super sharp. I did a test on them because one thing I learned in high school is like one of my friends told me like if you ever want to test how sharp a knife is, take the blade of it and slide it laterally on your fingernail, and if it catches on your fingernail, then that's how you know it's sharp. And so yeah, it's super sharp, man. Like literally, you're gonna see how easy it cuts through the bone and tendon to separate this little chicken.
The rest of the chicken itself.
We basically bought 2 rotisserie chickens so that we could demonstrate how sharp these knives were. Also, by the way, I know I say this every time I show these products, but Sam's rotisserie chicken, absolutely undefeated. Don't at me. It's just a fact of life. The carving knife was amazing, so I have high hopes for this cleaver knife. It's super easy. So like, to just absolutely no effort to separate the leg from the chicken. Separate it. Very little pressure. The leg and the thigh. Needed from the hand. You just have to push down a little bit to help aid it. If you were to swing it like a tomahawk axe, it would probably just go right through it. But by the way, I definitely tried out that method of tomahawk swinging it. I didn't do it on camera because I didn't know how terribly it might have ended. Like I might have chopped off half my head. But this thing can chop. It can chippity chop. We try to use less barbaric methods. But it's absolutely so easy to get in there and cut all of this off. Easy to separate the thighs and drumsticks and the wings. But look at that. She's literally cutting through bone and tendon just by putting the minimalist amount of pressure on it. And that's what I love about these super sharp Damascus steel knives. They're fantastic. You can get a knife for every like they have paring knives, chef knives, cleavers, all sorts of things. This is their 7.5-inch cleaver, and it's absolutely fantastic, and I will highly recommend it to anyone who's looking for a really awesome set of knives or just a singular knife to have for a certain purpose. That you, like I said, they have all sorts of things: paring knives, chef's knives, cleavers, carving knives, whatever you may need. I promise you Master Maison has it. Now, this next product that I have on the carousel is a I never knew that Toshiba made toaster ovens. And let me tell you something. The best digital toaster oven is by Toshiba, hands down, because this thing is absolutely fantastic. So today I'm here showcasing this absolutely amazing Toshiba toaster oven. And I'm just going to show you a bunch of the cool features that basically come with it and you know how to work it. So before we get into the actual toaster oven itself, I'm going to show you a few of the accessories that come with it. So this is a really cool rack clamp, and you basically go in and you're able to pull the racks out when they're hot if you need to, but it's cool that they include this tool for you. They have all sorts of tools. You can even turn this thing to a rotisserie, which I think is fantastic. Now, what's really cool is that it has a lot of cool features that I'm about to show you. Like it has a really nice crumb catching rack at the bottom that you can use to, excuse me, I have hiccups. I need to drink some water. But not only use it to catch like crumbs or whatever, but also drippings and stuff that you can use just depending on what you have a use for. Sometimes people catch drippings, make like a sauce or something with it, so you have all sorts of options with this thing. Just put it in and slide it at the bottom and it fits right in. Now I'm going to take my camera here and kind of go on the inside, pull this out so you can see where the rotisserie piece goes. There's one on this side and then there's one on the other side. It has a really nice stainless steel finish on the inside, and it looks just really aesthetically pleasing for a toaster oven. Now, before you get to that, or after rather, the settings for programming are super easy. So I hit that button, and I'm gonna bring it in a little closer so you can kind of see the display. So right now it's on toast, which you can see right there at like the top left corner. And this first knob right here, basically when you twist it, it's going to change it to different settings. So this one's bake, broil, pizza, cookies, defrost, reheat, sorry I skipped one, reheat, rotisserie, keep warm, and convection. And then it goes back up to the top. Now, if you want to change these settings, you'll notice that there's two other knobs. One is for temperature and one is for time. So just for an example, lasted 1 hour. Yo, I completely understand that, man. If you don't keep up, on like the maintenance of these things, like cleaning the inside, they will get gnarly. Example's sake, I'm gonna go to, let's go to bake. If I don't want to cook at 30 minutes for 450 degrees, I can simply turn the first knob, which change the temperature. So let's just say I want to do 325 for an hour. So I'll take this temperature knob, I'll scroll it down. Well, it doesn't do increments of 5, so let's just say 330. And you can do increments of 5, so keep that, it's increments of 10. And then I want to do an hour. Now the time you can do in increments of 5 minutes, but now as you can see, I have it set up to basically where I want it to. And it's just super easy to use because of all the settings and how easy it is to customize each of those settings. You don't have to worry about, like overcooking your food or undercooking your food. You can always set everything to the absolute perfect temperature that you need for whatever you're doing, whether it's making cookies, pizza, reheating something. You could even rotisserie a chicken. You can cook a rack of ribs in there. You can do all sorts of things with this Toshiba toaster oven. And like I said, I didn't even know that Toshiba made toaster ovens. When I got this, I was like, Toshiba? Like the computers? And that's when I knew it was going to be great. Like I just knew out the gate that it was going to be absolutely fantastic. Nice in mine is a rotary dial. Oh man, you got one of them old school ones. You cook it old school. Now next up on we've been doing a lot of stuff for the kitchen, but this is something for like, basically any purpose for a room. This is a really nice mop and broom rack, which I'm going to show you. Now, what I like about this thing is that it has multiple install options that you can use. Like you can put it up with a sticky adhesive, or you can simply do a screw in. Now, what I will say is that I think the screw in is the better method because the sticky adhesive was kind of falling off, even though I let it set for a while before I put anything in. And I think it's just because of the texture that's on our walls, because we don't have like a smooth finish on our walls. So if I'm being honest with you, I personally recommend screwing this one in as opposed to using the adhesive on it, especially if you're going to be actually using it with a bunch of mops on it. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I've recently hung up my Ace Mining little rack for brooms and dusters. Like what you see on here, this was enough to pull it down off the wall with the adhesive. I think in this video I literally used the adhesive, and after this video I think maybe like 2 days later it fell off the wall, so I just used the screw kit that it came with. Whatever you may have, whatever household utensils you use for cleaning, and it was really easy to install. There's two installation methods. It comes with a 3M adhesive strip, which I have behind here, and that's what's holding it up right now. And yeah, so again, highly recommend to just go ahead and use the screws so you don't have to worry about it falling off if it has too much weight on it. The screws will definitely hold it into the wall. I recommend about 48 hours to let it sit. And I did let it sit that long, I promise you. Basically, how much utility it provides. Like you can see, it has these hooks where it's really easy to just, put up a nice little dustpan and stuff. And I really enjoy these grips right here. As you can see, it's really easy to pull out, but wherever you slide it on, as you can see, you have to push a little bit. And even if you didn't bring it down to the handle, you can slide it up to basically any part of the actual tool and it will hold it there. I just bring it down to the handle because having this mop higher, it's brushing up against the side of me, and I'd rather not. I'd rather have it closer to my feet. So very straightforward product, super easy to use. Like I said, the only thing about it, great price. I absolutely love the fact that it has multiple installation methods. But if you're going to pick up this product, I highly recommend you to use the screws that it comes with as opposed to the adhesive, especially if you have textured walls and sheetrock. It will just do better to just go ahead and screw it in. And like I said, if you have like a very smooth surface wall, the adhesion from the 3M pads that they include will do it justice. They didn't work for me. And that may just be the fault of the walls that I have, but I would still recommend you to use the screws regardless. Now, the next product that I have is another great product for the home. These are blackout curtains. These are perfect for blocking out ambient light, especially during the day, or especially if you want to put these in your bedroom to make sure that like an outside light isn't pouring through the window. I use these behind me. They're fantastic. It comes with 2 set. This was when I recorded this video, I was staying in my old apartment, so there was only 1 window, so I only needed to use 1 with the hooks that I had, but it does come with 2 actual curtains, so you can use them. And what's really cool about them is like the material behind it is semi-reflective, so it really adds to the blocking light features essentially. Hey guys, so this is my bed migraines or headaches, and you just want to be in complete darkness and shrouded in the darkness so that you can relax and calm down and hopefully get rid of your headache. But I'm going to go hang up the other matching curtain to these and then show you guys what it looks like. So I have the hooks installed, but this is basically how it looks. I have the
blackout curtain installed and hanging up. And it's not a really particularly sunny day, but if I go ahead and take this out, as you can see, there's quite a bit of light coming through. But with these blackout curtains, it basically makes the light coming in non-existent. And that is what I'm looking for. I don't want any outside light coming in, especially when I'm streaming or using my computer during the day. And just having that extra light and the glare on my monitors, this is really a godsend. So if
So yeah, like I said, if you're trying to block out lights, definitely check out these blackout curtains. And they're also by Bedsure, which is one of my favorite brands for any kind of like curtain sheets, pillows and stuff, because they do a really amazing job at making like the softest products I've ever had the like pleasure of touching, because it's they're just so soft, and these are very well made, very well woven, very thick too, and so it will stand the test of time regardless of what window you're using to block light from. Now, y'all know me. I love smell goods. I absolutely love my smell goods. I love my essential oils and stuff. This is one of the best smelling candles that I've ever gotten to use. We burned through this real quick. I think this was gone probably after about 4 days, and it's a very unique scent. Like I've had eucalyptus candles and eucalyptus essential oils. I've had orange candles and orange scented oils. I've never thought to combine eucalyptus and orange, and that is what Benevolence LA does with this amazing candle. And not only that, it doesn't have a traditional wick as like most candles do. It has a wood wick, which allows it to basically burn more evenly. You know, a problem with traditional wicks when you burn a candle is that it leaves that rim of wax that you could just never use because it's not close enough to the flame. You absolutely avoid this problem with this really thick wooden wick, as opposed to using a traditional wick. And that's one thing that I absolutely love about this candle. Y'all know me, I love smell goods, and this thing smell good.
so this little monster right here is my eucalyptus and orange scented candle, and I love this thing.
Also, Amazon customer, thank you so much for the follow. I can't see specifically what your name is, but welcome in, welcome in. We are so happy to have you. Thank you for joining the Dragon Blogger family. Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, if you can hear the sound of my voice and you aren't already doing so, please hit that follow button and come stay tuned to all of our Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live shows. I am your host with the most, but no toast. It's your boy, Nkda. We have plenty of other Dragon Bloggers who stream to this channel who are absolutely fantastic at everything they do, such as Nate, James, Justin, Aster, Deer. Come follow us. We are a very diverse group of streamers, and we would love to have you as a part of our little family. So thank you so much for the follow and welcome in.
Because the smell of it, like the scent, is really great. And the small feature that I really like about this candle, as a
Oh, you guys know something? You know what I've been forgetting? I'm supposed to be lighting up lightsabers every time we got to follow. So wait, we've gotten 2, 3. I think we've only gotten 3 so far this stream. I completely forgot. Yeah, we've gotten 3 follows this stream. So while this video is playing, I'm gonna go turn on 3 lightsabers. Like I said, anytime someone follows, I'm gonna light a lightsaber. I completely forgot. So while this is playing, please forgive me. I'm gonna go turn on 3 lightsabers behind me, guys.
opposed to a lot of other candles, this is that has a wood wick, as opposed to your traditional style wick, and I think that that's cool. Now, this thing will offer you about 35 hours of burn time, and it's got an amazing calming aromatherapy, scent to it. I'm gonna go ahead and light it. And now that it's lit,
It's lit!
immediately I can start smelling the essential oils inside of this candle.
And yeah, I mean, that's basically it for the most part. It's a candle. You can't really explain too much. But one thing that I really did appreciate it was like, as soon as you lit it, you smelt it. Those oils that they use in that candle are absolutely fantastic. The eucalyptus and orange is a unique combination that you can use. And the fact that it has that wood wick also, like I said, eliminates a lot of the excess wax that's left over traditionally after using a candle. And so that's one thing that I absolutely loved about it. It was fantastic, and it was probably one of the best wicked candles that I've ever used in my life, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Also, Brian Shriver, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. We are happy to have you as a part of the family. And you know what that means, since we got another follower, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on another lightsaber. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit so I can move it up so you guys can see the lightsaber wall that is behind me, and I'm gonna go turn on one more lightsaber. So I will be right back. I turned them, the ones that were already on, I had to turn them off and turn them back on because they're on timers, and so they'll turn off after a while. And so I just wanted to reset the timer since we got a new follow. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. The lightsaber wall is active, guys. So make sure that if you are not following, you hit that follow button so I can go ahead and turn on another lightsaber. I love getting to show off my lightsaber wall. It's probably like my favorite thing. But the next product that we have to show you is actually going to be a live unboxing and demonstration. I haven't made the video for this product yet, but this is a 36 mode dual channel tens unit. And like I said, I haven't gotten to open it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my space set up here and go ahead and open the box. I have a nice little thumbtack here that I use to rip the plastic because my fingies are not good at ripping plastic, let me tell you. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, TENS units are really nice for really muscly / fatty areas of your body that may be experiencing pain. They send electrical impulses to help relax or tense up the muscles. It does kind of like an oscillation thing to help relieve pain, relax your body, all sorts of things. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. Ooh, this is probably like, I've never seen a TENS unit design like this before. This is really nice. I mean, if I can get it out of the box. So this is the actual unit itself. It has a very nice, smooth looking interface. Get a little bit closer so you guys can see. Really nice buttons on the side. So that A and B, those are the different sides to increase or decrease. And then it also has a button on it for T, which I assume is time, and a lock, and then a button to change the modes. How do you go live? Oh, I use Streamlabs OBS for my Amazon streams, and I use OBS Studio for my Twitch streams. So it comes with your standard tens pads. Also, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you out here. How you doing? It comes with some standard tens pads too. It comes with a nice USB-C charger for the actual device. There's a USB-C port at the bottom of it right here. If I can get my camera to focus in on it. Come on, there. Oh, there we go. So you can see the USB-C port. And then it also has the actual part that you plug in. I believe it's to the top. Yeah, you plug it into the top. If I can get my camera to focus on it, you can see that it has the A and B side. This is a dual-sided machine, so you can have them work independently of each other on different parts of your body. Come on, focus, camera, yoo-hoo, focus, yoo-hoo, camera. There we go. Oh. But anyways, you can see, so you can plug this into one side and have the A side function independently of the B side. And as you can see, I'm gonna plug it right here. So you can have two sets. And the ends, as you can see right here, are basically going to clip onto those pads that you got. And you can place them on your body. Now, these are kind of like the smaller pads. It also has like some wider pads that you can put on different parts of your body. So these are more like rectangular. These are also some rectangular pads. So I think you get two sets of pads for each side. Yeah, so you get two sets of pads for each side. So you get a rectangular for A and B. You get these oval shaped ones for A and B. And then you get kind of like spooky ghosty shapes. I don't really know how to describe this, but they look like spooky ghosties. So you get like spooky ghosty shapes. Also, Liao Fumao, thank you so much for the follow. And since, we got another follow, it's time to reset the lightsaber wall. Let's add another lightsaber to the collection since we have gotten another follow. So give me 1 second. So yeah, another lightsaber has been lit up. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. Absolutely happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining in. But yeah, that's basically everything that it comes with. It's a really nice unit. It's one of the nicest. It's if not the nicest unit that I've ever seen. Comes with all sorts of things that you can use the patches for. I love the spooky ghosty shapes. It's spooky ghosties. It's Halloween. And so you can use them for different parts of your body to help relieve pain and stuff. And so I'm super excited to make the video on these. I hadn't done it just yet, but I can't wait to show off the cool features and the stuff. You know, you can, like I said, you have different buttons on here to change the intensity, the time, the mode and stuff. And as you can see, it has different parts of the body that you can set it for and stuff. And again, as I said, it's dual channel. So you have an A channel and a B channel. And so I'm super excited to get to do this product. I love tense machines. They're really great for if you have tense muscles and stuff. You kind of don't want to put them on, like, it's not probably not the best to put them on like the wrists or something, or like the ankles, because there's not a lot of like cartilage and muscle there too. It's too close to bone, so it might cause some discomfort. But it's really great for having to help relax and relieve pain all over your body. And it also comes with this really awesome carrying case too. And it's really nice. So yeah, definitely check it out. Now, speaking of relieving pain and tension, this Quinier foot massager is going to help do that also. Nate covers this one. And so if you're looking for a really awesome foot massager by a brand that you know you can trust, Quinier has got you covered. I absolutely love Quinier products. They are one of the trusted Dragon Blogger brands that do an amazing job at making high quality products to provide pain relief for you, regardless of, you know, how intense the pain is in your foot. So we're going to go ahead and get this right on the show.
Hey, what is going
And let Dragon Blogger Nate do his job.
on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Quinier Shiatsu foot massager.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
So you guys can see right
I can do
here
it.
that this is the entire unit. Whenever you unbox this, the only thing that's going to come with this is the main unit itself and the charging cable, as well as an instruction manual, but you won't really need that. I'm going to show you guys how to use everything in today's video. Taking a look at the design of it, you guys can see it is this nice kind of like ice white gloss color, which looks.
We're going to skip just a little bit. I want to see his feeties in it.
All
There
you
we
have to
go.
do is press the power button. You're going to have different speed settings. So right now it's on slow. It's rubbing underneath the feet, or it's rolling on the feet. Fast. We're going to go ahead and go back to slow. You have low, middle, and high for the air pressure around your feet. You're going to have different modes right here. And you can also change the heat setting. So now one of the cool things about this is if you only want the
And
compression,
I'm gonna talk over him a little bit. What's really cool is that you can change all of those settings to help massage and comfort your sore feet.
So like I said, if you guys have been looking for a new foot massager, definitely check this out, and I'll see you on the next one.
Just an absolutely fantastic product that Quinier makes to provide comfort for your feet. Whether you want the heat, high pressure, low pressure, you can customize all these different settings to basically give your foot the best comfort possible. And it's just absolutely fantastic. Now, the next product that we have on our carousel are some really cool sunglasses that Justin covers. He got a bunch of these. These are the Sojo, these are classic square glasses, and pretty straightforward, simple product. They look really good on Justin, I think, at least. And so if you're looking for a pair, definitely check these out. But their storefront, they have so many, like, if you don't like this design, they have so many different designs of sunglasses that you can definitely check out and find a pair that's going to be best for you.
What's called these classic square sunglasses. Now these are unisex sunglasses. These ones I particularly like because they
Oh, we got another follow. Aaron G, thank you so much for the follow. While the video is playing, I'm going to go ahead and, let me just give you the thank you for the follow emote. Thank you so much for joining our little happy Dragon Blogger family. And like I said, if you guys can hear the sound of my voice, definitely press that follow button to stay up to date for all of our Dragon Blogger tech and entertainment live shows. Oh, we got another follow. Badmiss, thank you so much for the follow. So now I've got to go turn on 2 more lightsabers. Let me just adjust my camera so we can see more of the lightsaber wall. There we go. So I'm gonna, let me get it set up just a little bit higher. I got to change some of these. Let's see. I might be a little bit cut out from it, but at least we can see the lightsabers. They're the real star of the show. But while this video is playing, I'm gonna go turn on 2 more lightsabers. Thank y'all so much for the follow and welcome to the family.
have this kind of like dark, almost black that goes to a very light gray tint, and there's black frames. So these are called their classic square sunglasses, and I really do like these sunglasses and how they're looking. I thought they're easy to wear. I like the frames are really sturdy. They kind of snap in and out, very comfortable. So this is the matte black gradient gray ones. And these are, of course, UV 400 rated for UV protection. See, when I drive out in the morning or in the late afternoon, I'm taking my son to a friend's house. Something that really bothers me is the sunlight in my eyes. Really.
So these are perfect for blocking out that annoying sunlight and also just looking really cool. Also, y'all like the lightsaber wall behind me? If you want to see more lightsabers lit, press that follow button and come join our dragon blogger happy family. But yeah, I've got a bunch of lightsabers. You know, I can light as many as you guys can follow. I promise you. I have too many lightsabers at that. But really amazing sunglasses and definitely worth checking out. Now, this next product is something that I have. You know, I love my plant babies and I love having little accents outside for my garden. And this little solar chameleon is a cute little blue baby bad a double star double star. I can't say that word on Amazon streams, but it's just a really cool, nice little solar chameleon to have. I can send one to you. I would never part with one of my babies. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm too weak. I'm sorry, Sir Dialogue. So I have my really cute solar chameleon out here. It's been sitting in the sun for a little bit, and it's just quite adorable. I absolutely love how it looks, and it's so cute. I have some similar products that are chickens out here, and they sit and all gather sun together, but this one is my new one, and so I'm excited about this one. And so let's go ahead and turn it on because it's gotten some juice for the day, and we got to, of course, take it out of the sun, otherwise it won't turn on. So I'm going to go into my darker garage, and immediately they turn on. This thing is so adorable and cute. If you like little solar animals for your outside, definitely check this one out. It's just super easy, super cute, and super simple to use. I just absolutely love the adorable smile on its face. And like I said, it takes absolutely no time to sit out there, charge up, and then basically is ready to go for the day. Now, speaking of stuff outside in the garden, this sleek garden tool set is just absolutely fantastic and a must-have for any gardeners or lovers of plant babies out there. This thing has absolutely every tool that you would ever need. Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you a really cool little gardening set. Skip to where I start showing you some of the stuff that it comes with. Then of course here, we've got plenty of different types of shovels, and what I really like about this one is, as you can see, it has a really nice little, first off it's really shiny, but second off it has a really nice little measuring tool here that you can use to know how deep it is. It goes from 0 or you know, leaves, flowers, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some of the different tools that they have. Be able to use and get in and lay out and plant seeds. So this is a really other nice tool to have on the tool when you put it into the little pocket and kind of pull it so it has some tension in there, and then you don't have to worry about the tool sliding out, which I think is another cool feature for it. And then last but not least, and this is probably one of my favorite pieces of this actual set, and they actually come with their own, like, you can get these on their own too, and I highly recommend. These are some of the best gardening gloves that I've ever used. You get the Sleek Garden really awesome protective bamboo gloves, which I've also done another video on, and these things are amazing. I'm actually really happy that they gave me a I was so happy when I found out that this gardening set also had those gloves in, because those gloves are amazing. But like I said, this set gives you everything, every tool a gardener needs to love and care for their plant babies. But like I said, I really want to focus on this next product too, because these are the bamboo gloves and they're absolutely amazing, super breathable and super comfortable. So I've got a really cool product to show you today. These are really awesome gardening gloves, which I really like about them. They have this really nice kind of smooth but really good at getting a grip on things, and they're made of bamboo, so they're really breathable, and it's supposed to make your gardening experience great, which I can attest to. I was able to put some new plants into some pots, and it's just really nice. What I like about them is that they've got a good grip, so I don't have to worry about them slipping on the plastic, and of course I can use them to do all my gardening needs. You know, I don't have to worry about my hands getting wet at all. It's really easy for me to come here and just turn on the water so that I can water my plants and stuff. I think I might have turned the water off actually. No, it's on. Okay. Yeah, so I really like it because I spend a lot of time outside watering my plants and stuff and making sure that my plant babies
basically get all the good treatment that they need. It's been kind of dry and hot out here lately, so um,
So yeah, just absolutely fantastic set of gloves. Super easy to fit on. Super breathable too. I wore those outside for a while, and my hands they did get a little sweaty. I'm not gonna deny that, but not nearly as sweaty as they would have been with some different type of non-bamboo traditional gardening gloves. And so that's something that I was absolutely thrilled with and happy about. Now, moving on to the last part of our show. Of course, I always try to end my streams on some wonderful Star Wars product, and this first one is a really cool, nice little set. These are the Mission Fleet sets. And they come with some really cool small Star Wars characters that we can all recognize, or at least Star Wars fans can recognize. Now, this first little set comes with the Grand Inquisitor, which I have right here. See if I can get the camera to focus in on it. So really nice, true to life, super great. Different ports of articulation, different stuff that it comes with. It comes with a empty saber hilt that you can attach to the back if I can get it to focus. Let's see. Come on, Ken. There we go. A nice little saber hilt on the back, and then of course the saber in the front, the traditional double-sided lightsaber of the Grand Inquisitor. And not only that, but one of my favorite things that it also comes with is an Imperial probe droid, which I also have a nice little Funko Pop of this thing too. If I can get the camera to focus on it. See if I block my face off. There we go. Oh, it still sees me. Ah, no! Get the beautiful probe droid, not me. Um, there we oh no, not me. Maybe I gotta get out of frame. There we go. And so I love probe droids because episode 5 is my favorite Star Wars movie. And so I love seeing the probe droid from Hoth essentially. And it's just absolutely fantastic. The set, they're really cute. I love the fact that it comes with a stand. They're really easy to position. I typically keep these on my wall, or not on my wall, my shelves, and I can position them how I want to. Now, what's also really cool that I'm going to show you, and it's going to be the last shoppable video for the night and the last product in our carousel, is a nice little Mission Fleet 10 pack too, that comes with other characters in the set that you can know and recognize. Also, Amazon customer, thank you for the follow, so I can go ahead and light yet another lightsaber on my wall. I'm going to turn my camera up a little bit more again here so we can see more on the wall. And then while this next video is playing, oh, it came down again. While this next video is playing, see if I can get it to light right there. There we go. While this next video is playing, I'm gonna go ahead and light another lightsaber. Like I said, guys, if you can hear the sound of my voice, press that follow button so I can welcome you into the little family. With our nice little follow emote, and then go light a lightsaber in your honor. Each lightsaber is dedicated to every follower that we've gotten this stream. Let's see. I remember the Imperial probe droid being more of a gray color on Hoth. Is my memory that shot? From what I remember, it should be. No, I definitely remember the probe droid being black, because that was like the thing. Because the ISB colors have always been like a very dark matte black. I think the probe droids were a little bit more of a shiny, glossy black. But I will double check that because I could be wrong. It's funny. I do have the Star Wars movies on my computer right now. I could check while it's playing. But let me go ahead and get this video pulled up and go ahead and light. Actually, before I start the video, I'll go ahead and light the two sabers, or the one saber for the new follow. It's lit. The lightsaber wall is lit.
Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Ball Bloggers here to show you the Star Wars Mission Fleet 10-pack set of 2.5-inch scale model characters that we all know and love. Originally, I was going to do an unboxing and showcasing, but it took a long time to go through and pull out each one and show all these accessories, so I'm just going to show them all together and then go through each one left to right and tell you what they come with. So there's 10 characters and 19 accessories that come with it. So just starting from the left, we have Darth Maul. He comes with a really nice double-bladed lightsaber, but you can split these into two and put one in each hand if you want to. Then, of course, it has Moff Gideon with his nice little blaster pistol and the dark saber. We have the Mandalorian in the front. Well, he comes with a blaster pistol and his blaster rifle, but he also comes with a nice little cape that you can put on instead of having the attachment for the jetpack if you wanted to. So I thought that was something that was really cool. Then of course it has Anakin Skywalker with his lightsaber too. Darth Vader with his lightsaber looking menacing as ever. Then it comes with Grogu and a nice little his little baby carrying thing with a stand and a little kind of like a leg in the front too. A stormtrooper that comes with his blaster. A Tano that comes with both her dual green lightsabers. A X-wing pilot suited Luke that comes with his blaster and his blue lightsaber. And then we have Bo-Katan here in the back that came with a nice plasma shield and dual pistol set.
So, if you are looking for a really awesome set of small little figurines to add to your Star Wars collection, this is definitely one to check out. Oh, okay, and thank you for confirming that. I wanted to make sure I wasn't telling you wrong, but thank you for looking it up. Also, we got one more follower. Thank you so much for joining in. I know it's the end of stream, but regardless, I got another follower, so I'm gonna go ahead and light another. I'm gonna go ahead and light the dark saber this time. As you can see, some of them are turning off now, so I'm gonna go ahead and return them on and then close out the stream. But thank y'all for being here, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. I'm gonna go ahead and light one more lightsaber in your honor for the follow. Thank you so much. I love getting to light my lightsabers for you guys, but this has been an absolutely wonderful show. Before I head out for the evening, I just want to show you guys or repost the current giveaways that we have going on because there's quite a few of them. So make sure you enter for your chance to win. But currently, we have a giveaway that's going to end on the 22nd of this month for the ObsBot Meet AI tracking webcam. Make sure you enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/winmeet, WINMEET. Then there's a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card or $100 on PayPal by going to www.dragonblogger.com/wingc. That's WINGC. The next giveaway that we have going on ends November the 5th, and that's for a chance to win the WeMax Go portable projector. You enter for a chance to win that by going to .com/winwemax, WINWEMAX. And then, of course, the last giveaway that we have is for the Holy Stone 720G drone that features a 2-axis gimbal 4K webcam. And you enter for a chance to win that at .com/win4K drone, WIN, the number 4, the letter K, DRONE. And that one ends on November the 12th. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. If you aren't following, please press that follow button and come join the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. Always happy to stream for you guys. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. CST, or 10 p.m. EST. And of course, at the end of the stream on Tuesdays, I always do a reading from a Star Wars book. So please come and stay tuned for that. I will be doing a book called Imperial Commando 501st by Karen Travis, one of my favorite Star Wars authors. So make sure that you tune in for that. But until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts. Thank you so much for being here today. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining the Dragon Blogger Happy Family. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.